Where have I been? Yeah. Well, I'm back, and that's all that matters. Life has a way of lifing, and honestly, you can try again or you could quit. Those are the two choices we have. And every day, God, cover this message, whatever it is, how long, how short it is, but every day I had a feeling like to get on here, to do it, to do it, to do it. Right before I go to bed, the first thing when I wake up in the morning. And then when I went to church, I was listening to the pastor and I really loved how he said, we are the examples of Christ's love. And what I took from that is we're an example of Christ's love in walking form, in breathing form. In today's climate, the world is crazy. Things are happening, people are saying whatever, and some things have always been and they're just coming to light. And then some things are not that new, but new enough to rock a nation and to stir your soul. But I have to show up no matter what it looks like, because any follower of Christ, what I want you to know is that trying again is always an option. Um, Failing is always on the menu. It's not gonna pass you by. But I think that getting up and trying again, even though that sounds cliche, do it. Still do it. That's what I'm doing right now. And I think for me, shame and guilt covered, whatever this is of me not wanting to use the platform that God has blessed me with to just be an example of what life looks like and that you're not alone. I'm not the answer. I don't have all the answers, but I'm living life and I'm doing it to the best of my ability, and I'm trying to gain knowledge along the way. Um, what I love about God is there's no wrong way to love him because it's your own intimate relationship with Christ, and I'm learning that. It doesn't have to be traditional. It doesn't have to be presented in a way where only he can hear you. I've been in the worst mindset um, and still called on God. I've done things and still asked for God to guide me and help me and gather me together because I was falling apart. This is like real life. Another thing is that no matter what it looks like, you've got to get back up and do it. Shame has no authority. Guilt has no authority, because I think those are just blocks to keep you from trying again. Like, how could I fail and then try to come back? How could I be so consistent and then not show up, and what are other people going to think? And see, this is why I don't do this, because I can't stay, disciplined or, consistent, excuse me. And that's not the point. The point is to show up no matter how long, no matter how far. It's just to show up. And that's what I'm doing today. I'm just showing up today. And a mess at that too. I got so many things done today, and the Lord spoke to my heart and he was just like, do it. And so I'm being obedient. And I think when for me, it doesn't always have to be like something bad is happening for you to really depend on God, but it's in those quiet moments where you feel God's presence, but you don't hear him. Like it's enough to calm your soul because you know that he's there. And I've been in that place for a while now where I know that God is present and I know that he loves me. I just can't hear him right now. And it's so crazy that right before I decided to do this, and I wasn't going to do it, by the way. I was just going to keep thinking about it. But I actually heard God say to do it. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Do y'all hear that? Out of nowhere, my washing machine just starts going nuts. But there's no excuse, and whatever calling God has for you, he's going to do it, no matter if you don't know the gameplay, you don't know the next steps. That's my problem, is I need to know what's going on next. I need a routine, and that's not how God works. He's a God of suddenly. And if you understand the word suddenly, it's without a cause, it's not planned most of the time. It's a delight. It's, it's just suddenly, it's unexpected. And I'm walking in that season because I can feel his presence, and part of feeling his presence causes you to go into action. So I think that that's what I'm doing right now. I'll have to fill you in on everything that has changed in my life, because there has been some really great blessings and changes, and along with that have been challenges and a lot of growth for me spiritually. So I did it. You do it, whatever it is. Going for a walk, cleaning out your car, taking a shower, brushing your teeth. Just do it. Bye.